Jack, why are you wearing that? No reason. I'm definitely not a criminal. Oh, that does not seem like appropriate workplace behavior. Praise Jesus, welcome back to another Sim episode. Today we are back at the apartment complex with Olivia and Bonnie and Jack. And Olivia, where are you, Olivia? Come on, you got pizza to take out. Ah, there we go. She's got the pizza. She still hasn't learned to cook for herself yet. Oh, her pizza boy is flirty. Give him a tip, yeah. She wants to do something romantic, so we'll see what happens. Come take a slice of your pizza. Oh, Bonnie and Jack are still up here hanging out together. Bonnie's tense because despite her, she's discovered she's hated fitness. And she also has another thing that she's really bothered by is this missing persons assignment she's been given since she's a police officer. We've gotten the wonderful whims mod as well. Do some reading, Olivia. It's your favorite thing to read. Oh, Jack wants to have a child. That's very interesting, Jack. She's actually very tired right now, so I'm going to have her sleep for the moment, time being, actually. Let her sleep, and then we'll send them on a date later. Olivia's just in her own apartment reading, and I think, oh, her landlord's in her apartment. Get out. Just because you own this place doesn't mean you can just pop in. But I think Olivia, she's getting quite comfortable living by herself. But I think as she's doing all this, I think she's sitting here and thinking about the fact that she doesn't really know what she's going to do with this new freedom she has. Because she's getting used to having all this new freedom and living on her own, but she doesn't really know what she's going to do with it. I mean, right now she's content with her reading. She just loves a good romance novel, but what else is she gonna do? I'm gonna have him freshen up because I think he wants to have a date with his girlfriend once they get together. There we go. Go forth and be pretty. Yes, he needs to psych himself up, freshen himself up, because he wants to get pretty serious. He's already boyfriend and girlfriend with Bonnie, but he wants, I don't know what he wants today, actually. We will see where their date takes them today. But he will have to go to work later. So now that Bonnie's slept for a little while. Oh, and she wakes up wanting to chat with Jack. So Jack's gonna come over to her apartment because she can't see all his money bags. Absolutely not. Let's just go on a casual date down to the fish restaurant next door. Wow, those cars are pretty frosted over. Here, come sit together over here. Can y'all sit in a booth, actually? Are these booths actually usable? Oh, well, they're sitting at the same table at least, and that's really all I can ask for. I did, by the way, check how they feel about each other with the Wonderful Whims mod, and both of them find each other extremely attractive. So that is a good thing. Oh, she's getting a phone call. We'd love you to join the karate club. Perhaps this is for her work. Perhaps her boss is encouraging her to take a karate class. So yeah, she's gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, and she's being dragged to it right now. This is now the second time that she and Jack have had to cancel a date for her work. It is on the same lot though. So, work out. Maybe he'll come with her. He's like, you know what, since it's right over here, why don't I just come over with you? And we can continue our date while you work. Oh, but here we go. Here's the whole karate gang. Oh, he didn't follow her in. He went to the arcade. And he's playing games. He's like, you know what, actually, I'm not interested in working out. Sensei's like, yep, keep stretching those muscles. I still don't know. I feel like she's having a little bit of a crisis about her work because she's very passionate about being a police officer, but she learned that she hates fitness. But at the same time, she wants to level up in fitness skills, so maybe that is something she just needs to deal with. And Jack is over here still thinking about how he wants to have a child. And that was the discussion that this date was really meant for, because he wanted her to discuss having a child with her. Here, train with her. Try to encourage her some. Oh dear. I forgot that that's his workout equipment. Jack, why are you wearing that? No reason. I'm definitely not a criminal. Kind of hard to have a conversation about having a baby when you're surrounded by teenagers. He's determined for this date to go well, even in this sweaty, smelly, dojo. Miss Irina, why are you oh, she's not cleaning the toilet. She's sabotaging the toilet. Oh, that does not seem like appropriate workplace behavior. But then again, this is not really a workplace. So, oh, there's his boss coming through the door. Actually, wait, no, it's not his boss. I forgot that. He definitely knows who he is. Maybe he needs to start beef. Insult. Oh, the flowers ended. It was a nice date, but it wasn't a great date. He didn't really accomplish what he wanted to, but right now, he's got a different goal. He's trying to start some beef with the criminal lord over here, and he's still terrified. He's very paranoid these days. So Jack might not know what he's really getting into here. Bonnie is looking at this, and she's like, "This is interesting because that's the guy that I kind of suspect of doing bad things, and my boyfriend is talking to him, but he's being mean to him, so maybe she's not too suspicious." Let's switch to Olivia for a second. I forgot she had a job, actually. She's a retail employee. Her needs are pretty good. She just wants to read something, so you go read something, and then in a little while you can go to your job. But I feel like she's feeling a little bit purposeless in her job. She's like, it's a nice job, and I enjoy having a job more than I thought I would enjoy having a job, but it's still just not, I feel like something's missing. So maybe after her job, she will go to her parents' house and discuss this with her parents some. But anyway, off to work you go. Jack has returned. He's gonna need to leave for work a little while too. Bonnie is still at her own job. But you go sleep. Oh, the landlord has snuck into Bonnie's apartment while she's gone to use her restroom and snoop in her medicine cabinet, probably. Bonnie's gonna show up back home a little bit while after. Why don't you yell at the landlord for being in your apartment? Oh, goodness. You don't want to be making enemies with your landlord. That's crazy. Tina's a little bit crazy, so you probably don't want to be fighting too much with her. Bonnie's not going to put up with that because she's been in a lot of tense stress recently, so she's not putting up with anything from anyone. So she's definitely gonna give back what Tina is giving a little bit. Pictures taken moments before disaster. Oh, and she laughed at it too. Her landlord's not gonna let her get away with that. She's evil, she's sinister. She's not gonna do anything too bad right now, but she's gonna get her back for that. Oh, Jack is late for work. He was hoping to get up early enough to talk to Bonnie about what he wants in life, but right now he overslept, so he's gotta go. He's gotta go right now. Landlord sneaking around in her apartment again. She's got some evil plans, I bet. Actually, you know what she's gonna do? Let's use her to order some fireworks. Place it in the world. She's got the fireworks, and she's putting it in here. And now come back to your own apartment. Oh, she's planted some fireworks in Bonnie's apartment. Who knows what that entails? Oh, Bonnie's, wait, no, you're not Bonnie. Olivia is home from work, and she's feeling flirty. She's feeling good about herself. So you know what I think she's gonna do? Her parents encouraged her to talk to Mr. Nolo Handsome, so perhaps she will actually call him up and ask him on a date. No, it's not very like her, but she's getting comfortable to doing things as a grown-up. So maybe it's time to just go ahead and put your foot out there or whatever. Traveling with Fox Russell Buttons and friends. I don't think he'd take her anywhere in Willow Creek. He's a fancy, rich lawyer. I think he better places that he can take a girl on a date. And actually, I think he's gonna take her to a library. Because, you know, she likes reading. And he's thoughtful like that. I didn't even realize it, but she had a want to go on a date, so this works perfectly for her. What are you doing still in your work clothes, though? Please Please, Olivia, you know better than that. She's like, wow, look at all these books. I love books. She's kind of lazy and a little shy, I think. So I'm not going to force her to do any romantic interactions. I'm just going to see what they do autonomously. Oh, goodness. Mainly he's been doing mischief interactions, which is an interesting choice. Oh, goodness, sir. What, are you alright? Sir, are you alright? What are you doing? He's... No! Stop! Stop! Stop it! Somebody call 911. No. You were a green flag and now you're a red flag, Mr. Nolo. That can't be alright. Now he's just left her down here. You read something, because I'm actually lost for words over how this date is going. Olivia, I hope you realize this is like an instant regret date happening. Where even is he? He's up here on the computer. He went upstairs to use the bathroom and hasn't even come back down. Oh, how did you get sit and talk with your date? Is there a fictional man in that book that's better than your actual date? She does still want to flirt, so since she actually rolled the want to flirt, I think I'm going to have her come up and actually flirt once she's done analyzing her book. Like, hello sir, could you get off the computer so I can ask for your number? Do you mind paying attention to me? He's like, yeah, let me just check some of my work emails. I got some important work emails that I need to check. What were you saying? Nolo handsome shows signs of the hero personality type. Doubt, Olivia, doubt. You know, it's quite late, and she is not really feeling it right now, though she does appreciate getting to go to a library, but she was also hoping to go and talk to her parents some. So let us move on and do that before we end the episode. Might not be allowed to live in this home anymore necessarily. Wow, I need to change the fall decor to like Christmassy decor. But, you know, maybe Susie's just a little behind on that. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm going to have her have some friendly conversation with her dad, because she still has, like, a negative relationship with him, actually. And now that she's getting a little more comfortable in the lifestyle she's been thrust into, are y'all playing Ring Around the Rosie? What's happening? But she's just going to discuss her life with him, and so she's just talking to him like, what do I do with this new freedom that I have? What do I do with my adulthood? What do I do with doing life? Because I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. He's like, well, hun, you love books, don't you? And she's like, yeah, I love books. Look at all these books I've read. Look how big my Goodreads TBR is. And he's like, well, why don't you just... there's lots of things you could do with that. You could be a writer. You could own a little bookstore. There's lots of opportunities out there. And she's like, well, that's some interesting ideas. Maybe I have had some ideas, but I've never actually tried making them. And he's like, well, you should. You should always try to do things. You tried living on your own, right? Yeah, I was forced to. But it worked out, so, you know, that's a good idea. Maybe I will go home and think about that. Perhaps doing something book-related is my life's meaning. And let's say hi to Mom, because we're here. It would be a shame not to say hi to Mom when you're in the house. That's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're enjoying this series. If you're enjoying this series and you're liking my storytelling in this series, I also have a middle grade novel that I released fairly recently that is presently up on Amazon, and there is a link in the description. Maybe go and check it out and read the description and see if it's a story that you are interested in reading. Thank you for watching. Jesus loves you. Goodbye.